The Game Awards 2020 have come and gone, and with it we had many surprising announcements, to say the least. A new Ghosts and Goblins, which I don't care about. A bunch of other games, which I don't care about. And Back for Blood, which I do. Oh, wait, no, I do care about that. Back for Blood, made by the same company that started Left 4 Dead until Valve sort of took over. Looks really promising, to say the least. We got our first official trailer and gameplay of Back 4 Blood, plus a release date of June 22nd. Let's talk about it a bit. First off, the opening trailer showed off that this time instead of a virus, it'll be a worm that just sort of, goes into people. I feel it's a welcome change, but I don't know if, I don't know. I don't know. It's a good change, but it's a different change, which I feel like that's the whole theme with Back 4 Blood so far. The same as it's Left 4 Dead, but different, with a different twist on it. And I'm liking that so far. Then now let's get to the Infected real quickly. The part that I'm really excited to talk about, the Infected. We have a Hunter Spitter type hybrid where he's like a spider thing, where he like jumps around, jumps onto stuff, and then he like throws something out of his stomach at people, and it stops them from being able to move. And then like he pounces around, I think he can pounce on people like an actual hunter could, and he just overall looks pretty deadly. Our next Infected to look at looks like a Boomer, like a beefy Boomer, and I wonder if he's gonna be just like the Boomer, or if his puke is gonna do toxic damage rather than, because I feel like toxic damage would be a bit more unique than just he summons a horde. Because I don't know. I just feel like toxic damage would be better. Does end up having toxic damage, then that's gonna combo perfectly with the Hunter Spitter hybrid. And then we get a first glimpse at the next Infected, which is some sort of Charger type hybrid, but instead of charging at you, he just slams his giant hand at you. Yes, obviously he's had a fantastic time during quarantine with his right hand there. Obviously, he just slams it at you, and then in the trailer, a horde just sort of happens. I don't think that's what he's gonna do, spawn a horde, because it just doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't quite make sense to me. Slam it down, then boom, a horde. It's not even that loud of a slam in the trailer. But he does seem pretty interesting. The characters also seem pretty. I don't know how I feel about the characters. It's too early for me to really be able to judge them. We've only gotten 2 trailers, and I don't even know who the characters are or what they're about. What about the gameplay? What kind of guns are we looking at? Well, we start off seeing a pistol, which looks to be, to me at least, a 1911, which I think I don't know. Hopefully we can dual wield it like in Left 4 Dead. If we can get dual wield 1911s, then I'm probably gonna main that. Then he picks up what looked like an AK-47, which honestly, I feel like they should have went with something different from an AK, like a Scar or something, because, like, I don't know, an AK just feels done to death in games. AKs and M16s, Scars to some extent, but not as bad. Then later on in the trailer we see a shotgun, and then we see an Uzi in the first trailer actually, and a couple other guns. They all look to be pretty good. We got to see 2 melees in the reveal trailer, which looked a lot more like a cinematic than actual gameplay because it was a cinematic. We saw a baseball bat being used, and then in the gameplay we saw an axe. So yeah, those are the 2 melees. I hope they had more melees than that. Big guy just looks like he's gonna be an overarching threat rather than an immediate threat. Like, yeah, he'll be an immediate threat, but he'll be like, it'll be more over time that you gotta deal with him. Either half the campaign or half the chapter he'll be tracking you down, or just for like a minute, or just for like just like not even a fourth of the campaign he'll be there. Or maybe he spawns multiple times in the campaign. I don't know what the deal with him is. Thursday though, we should be getting a gameplay showcase, so they'll probably explain a bit more about the big guy plus more Infected. I really hope they add more Infected. I feel like just 3 isn't gonna cut it. But you know what? Just 3 for a brand new game. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be pretty good at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I feel like Back 4 Blood has a lot of potential to be good and a lot of potential to screw up absolutely everything. And I really hope they don't screw up anything, because I have been wanting a Left 4 Dead 3 for I don't even know how long, and we're finally gonna be getting one. So yeah, that's really about all I gotta say about it. Uh, yeah, I hope they have more guns than what they showed off. They also showed off a semi-automatic, an LMG. I don't think they showed off a sniper type weapon. Yeah. Oh, what's that? They have aiming and sprinting. I'm gonna cancel my pre-order. Fuck, this is nothing like Left 4 Dead.
I like to go to many places. I like to make funny faces. I like to crack a funny joke. My favorite drink is a can of Coke. I like to go to baseball games. I can't remember players' names.